This recipe is just like pumpkin pie, but it's a little fancier and it's actually easier to make because you don't have to roll out pie crust. And this is the last part of my vegan Thanksgiving series. Previously I made a classic stuffing, mashed potatoes and mushroom gravy, a sweet potato casserole, and butternut squash risotto. If you want to check out any of those delicious recipes, I've included links to them in the description box below. Alright, let's get straight into the dessert. For the crust, we'll be using some gluten-free rolled oats, some raw pecans, maple syrup, some blackstrap molasses, a mixture of cinnamon, ginger, and sea salt, some melted coconut oil, and that's about it. And we're going to pulse this until it starts to resemble a fine meal. With the food processor running, we're going to stream in the liquid ingredients. That's the coconut oil, maple syrup, and blackstrap molasses. So I'm just going to check to see if the crust is done. If I can open my food processor. This is the texture you're looking for, more or less. It'll stick a little bit between your fingers. And I just tasted it, and it needs a little more ginger to taste more like a ginger snap. So I'm going to add a little more ginger to that. Now that our tart crust is finished, we're going to transfer it to a 9-inch tart pan with a removable bottom. We're going to reserve a little bit of the crust to use as a topping for the finished tart. I still have a few little lumps that my fingers weren't able to get out, so I'm just going to use a flat bottom glass, and that will help smooth out the surface. I'm going to put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes to firm up, and then I'll put it in a preheated oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes until it's nice and a little bit golden. This is the leftover from the tart crust, and I'm just going to kind of break it up with a fork into small little crumbles, and we'll crumble it over the finished tart. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the filling, and it's going to be a creamy pumpkin filling that gets the cream from coconut cream. I get this from Trader Joe's, I really love it, and I put it in the fridge overnight to harden up. For the pumpkin cream filling, you'll need pumpkin puree, coconut cream, almond butter, maple syrup, melted coconut oil, a mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and sea salt, and vanilla extract. I'm gonna have to take a little taste test since I'm the only one in the kitchen. Oh, that's really good. Our ginger oat tart crust has been cooling for about 30 minutes, and now we're going to just add the pumpkin pie filling on top, smooth it out, and then put it in the freezer for several hours to set. I'm really looking forward to this video being over because as much as I love making videos for you, I love eating pie even more. So I'm gonna go do that. But before I do, I just want to ask that you please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, because every week I post a new video that helps you live a healthier and more delicious life. All you need to do is hit that red subscribe button right below. And I hope you have a wonderful, happy, and delicious Thanksgiving this year with your family and friends, and I will see you next week after the holiday.